Come on in, come on in. Come into this now moment. You are welcome here. Come on in, come on in. You are welcome here. Let's move into the I am consciousness. Feel into this moment, knowing that right where we are, the fullness of God, our Creator, is. Tack Him into the I am. Come on in. I am consciousness. I am that I am. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Feel into the I am consciousness. Feel it. You are welcome here. Come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, come on in, come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, welcome. It's a good God evening, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As we tap into the I am consciousness tonight with our soul meditation. I have some magnificent readings for us tonight. So let me say hello first. Greetings, Imani. Welcome. Peace and blessings to you. Hello, Sandra. Yes, yes, yes. Elishiva, blessings to you. Welcome, welcome. Miss Shura, peace and blessings. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, I say yes, and I'm grateful. Let's see. Lenoris is in the house. It's a good God evening. Veronica is here. Welcome, Veronica. Grateful that you're here. Tanya is here. Shalom, shalom, shalom. And let's see. Christina's in the house. Christina is here. Blessings and blessings. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Feeling joyful. Feel that joy. And Dorcas. Yay. Dorcas, Dorcas. Yes. Greetings, greetings, everyone. So I am Reverend Arlene Hylton. My spiritual name is Full Lotus, which many of you use. I'm grateful to be here with you this evening. And, I always ask the question, what is our meditation going to be on? Sometimes it comes in at the 11th hour, but I took a beautiful class today, and the consciousness of this class was so high vibrational. And I came to the conclusion, the soul meditation is what we're going to do. So we're going to pray in right now. I'm just going to say hello to a few Nikki is here. 10:24, and you've had a long day. Yay. So definitely catch on replay, but you can also go to bed on this. You know what I mean? Just have this in the background. Remember, the subconscious mind is always on. So to hear some prayers and some meditations and some readings, hey, bonsoir, Kathy. You're here? Are you two here? Yay. I love it. You and Dan are in the house. D Ray Owens is in the house. Be here now. I love it. Okay, everyone. So let's take a moment and turn within. We turn within, we take an inward glance in this moment as we acknowledge the very presence of God, the one presence, the one power that is eternal. We acknowledge that there is a higher power called by many names: God, higher power, ultimate intelligence, divine wisdom, Allah, Yahweh, Jehovah. There's thousands upon thousands of names for the Creator, and there's many ways to worship the Creator. Yet we know that this creative power, this creator, is active, alive, and well right where we are in this moment, in this now moment, wherever you are, whether you're sitting in your car, whether you're in your home, whether you're walking down the street and walking at a park, walking at the ocean, wherever you are, God is. For there is no spot where God is not. And so God, omnipotent, omniscient, omnipresent, omniactive, God, active, alive, and well as our life and as our beingness. So tonight we turn within as we acknowledge God is my life, God is your life, and we turn our attention to soul. We are soul beings. We recognize the soul. We know that the soul is in direct communication, a direct contact, a divine expression of spirit, this Holy Spirit, God Almighty, God All Good, active, alive, and well, in and as us. So we let go, we let God, and we allow, and we let it be. It is done, it is done, it is done, and so it is. Ashe. Ashe, ashe. Hallelujah. All right, beautiful beings. Let's see who else is here. Okay. Mama Ree's in the house. Good to see you as well. Good to see everyone. So I have these perfect, let's see here. Let me see what I have for you. I have some beautiful quotes. I'm actually going to start with a quote now. Then we're going to tap into our readings. You know, we do 12 minutes in the silence, but the primary focus is our soul. Also, if you notice, we have new intro music that we started using last week. I Am That I Am, created by Lorenzo Sanford. I am in high gratitude. And guess what? I didn't get any feedback from Facebook. It's ours and it's beautiful and it was created for us. So thank you, Lorenzo. I appreciate you so much. All right, so let's start with our first quote. And what do you want to say here? Oh, this is funny. Okay, I'm starting with the first quote, but I already see I have to make a correction. What I love is I know how to do this. Yay. Okay, so the quote is, put your heart, mind, and soul into every smallest act. This is the secret of success. And it is said, the quote is from Swami Sivananda. So that is a quote that I saw and I really, really loved it, because a lot of what I do in the world, I do put my heart in it. I do put my mind in it. I do put my soul in it. And I have come such a long way. I've learned a lot and I have a lot more to learn. Yet it is so important to make sure we are fully embodying how we're here to inspire humanity. What gifts and talents are we here to give? So I thought that was a beautiful quote. And I have another one for you. And I thought this was beautiful, especially because I have new music. It relates to the music. It says, music is a moral law. It gives soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and charm and gaiety to life and everything. Music is a moral law. You know what's interesting about that? Because, you know, we have so many types of music out here in the world, and some of the music is low vibrational music. And it's interesting when it says music is a moral law. You know, for those who make music, what kind of music are you making? Is it uplifting society? Is it uplifting humanity? Or is it low vibrational, negative music? It's all up to us. Yet I really love that. And that quote was from Plato. All right, let's see. Some more people have joined us. All right, Dan, I spoke your name. Dan is here. It's a good God evening. Welcome. And Carrie is here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So we're all here together. I have a beautiful reading for you. Well, I have two. Number one, I'm going to give you a picture of a reading of, I took a picture of it, Charles Fillmore Unity. So you know there was Myrtle Fillmore and Charles Fillmore. Myrtle Fillmore had an amazing healing, and that's what brought her husband, Charles Fillmore, into these teachings. But Myrtle Fillmore is the one who started the metaphysical teaching. She's the beginning of unity. And then her husband saw her healing and was like, this stuff really works. So this is a reading from the Metaphysical Dictionary, which is written by Charles Fillmore. It is the definition of soul. Now, it does read man's consciousness, but you all know we're talking about humanity. We're talking about man, woman, they, them. So there's times when I read it the way it is because it's difficult to change it. But you all know what we're talking about. We're talking to pure spirit, which is sexless, okay? We're talking to consciousness, right? So for the definition of soul, it says man's consciousness or humanity's consciousness, the underlying idea back of any expression. In man or humanity, the soul is the many accumulated ideas back of our present expression. In its original and true sense, the soul of us is the expressed idea of man in the divine mind. So our soul is an expression of the divine mind. What is the divine mind? We are ideas in the mind of God. We are ideas in the mind of the universe. And it reads also, man, woman, they, them is spirit, soul, and body. Spirit is the I am, the individuality. The body is soul expressing, and soul includes the conscious and subconscious mind. Soul makes the body. The body is outer expression of the soul. So I'm going to change that to soul makes our life. And the life is the outer expression of our soul. Whatever's going on in our souls is what we're expressing out in the world. And bodily health is the exact correspondence to the health of the soul. So as we pray, as we meditate, as we contemplate, as we go into deep contemplation, as we vision, these modalities support us into tapping into the soul. And where's the soul? The soul is expressing the divine mind, expressing spirit. Yet sometimes our souls are blocked by life experiences. What is the blockage? Pain, hurt, suffering, anger, worry, doubt, fear, resentments. You know, we spend time resentful. Many do. I know you all don't, but those people spend time in resentment and they don't understand that resentments, they don't affect the other person. They affect us. They block us. So we want to fully express our souls. Our soul is to unblock, to pray, to meditate, to do different sacred modalities that can help us free ourselves up so we can fully express who we are. We're here to be free. We're here to be liberated. No matter what the worldly circumstances are, we are free in the spirit. So on that note, I'll be reading a second reading from Christian D. Larson. And it's a beautiful reading. So make sure you hang in tonight. Get comfy because we're about to start our meditation. I want you to take a moment and turn within and just knowing right now that right where you are, the fullness of God is. This one presence, this one power is active, alive, and well right where you are right now. And as we close our eyes and turn within, we release all of the outer chatter. We release everything that's outside of us. And this is a technique that I used to do at Agape when I did the Wednesday night meditations. I used to brush off the day, just let go, brush off, shake off Anything that happened before this now moment, just shake it off. Let it go, 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 and know that presently we are in this now moment. Relax, be still, and know that the presence of God is in the midst of you. Let's relax our lower bodies. Relax your shoulders. Relax your jaw. Relax your tongue against the roof of your mouth. Relax the muscles around your eyes. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Relax your forehead. Relax the top of your head. And just let yourself be. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, and on the exhale, imagine being supported by the entire universe, being held in the hand of God, that God's got your back, the universe has got your back, the Creator has got your back. You are fully supported right now. Relax into that. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. My soul is at one with God. My soul is at one with God. My soul is at one with God. I am the soul. I am the soul. I am the soul. I am on a beautiful soul journey. I am on a beautiful soul journey. I am on a beautiful soul journey. Smile on your face, honoring your soul. You are the soul itself in expression. Honor it, love it, smile at it. You are a soul. And so, how grateful I am for this moment of stillness, acknowledging the I am presence, recognizing that presence, this oversoul, is everywhere evenly present, acknowledging that I am a soul and I know this same truth of you. You are a soul. You do not have a soul, you are the soul itself, expressing itself individualized, knowing that right where you are, everything that you need to live a life fulfilled is available right here, right now. And so we say yes. Yes to expressing the soul self in the most beautiful, profound, expansive way, knowing that the oversoul already knows our hearts, for the oversoul is deep within our hearts, revealing itself as every aspect of our own beingness. Let us see it, let us know it, let us be it. This is the prayer. And I release this prayer with ultimate gratitude, and I let it be. It is done, it is done, it is done. And so it is. Ashe. As you gently bring your attention back to the room you're in, imagine that you bring yourself into that very space as a fully open soul. And so it is. And so it shall be. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. All right. So the question is, how do you feel? We're acknowledging you as the soul itself. You are the soul. The presence of God, higher power, this ultimate intelligence is the oversoul. We are individualized expression. So just checking in. How do you feel? How do you feel? Welcome, Scott. Thank you again. Thank you. Let's see, Dan. Yes, Dan is here. Carrie. Yes, yes, yes. So checking in. How do you feel? How do you feel? And that's okay. I know my childhood friends when they call me Marcia. Hello, my beloved Pastor Karen. Good to see you. Sending you lots of hugs and love. I love it. So, Mama Ree, let's see. Mama Ree is feeling peace. Feel that peace. Wonderful. Wonderful, you divine soul, you. Beautiful. How are you feeling? Acknowledging that you are the soul. I am the soul, right? I am the soul. Let's see. I'm going to give it takes about 9 seconds. And while that's happening, Susan McDonald says, amazing. I am the soul. All right. You caught that. Susan caught that. Yes, you are. Let's see. I feel supposed. Huh. Okay. Okay, I need to get a deeper understanding of supposed. What does supposed mean? Give me a little note. Tell me what that means. Thank you. Thank you. I feel supposed. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to wait a few more seconds. Oh, supported. I was like, is there a new understanding of the word supposed? Okay. So, Sandra, I feel supported. Wonderful. Okay. Wonderful. Because the presence has got your back. God's got your back. You are fully supported in this thing called life. You came in with everything you need for this existence. Nothing is made halfway. So I love that. I insist on remembering this every second. Sweet. All right. Practice, practice, practice. And then soul love hearing, I am the soul. Woo! All right. You all are feeling this. Okay. There's going to be more to come on this, on the I am the soul. This is just a taste tonight. I'm expanding and learning more. So I'm looking forward to us really tapping into this. And we will be asking the questions, our process, which is asking what is the nature of, which As I said, I've been doing that for years. We ask the question, what is the nature of something? Because we want to understand what it is, but we're going into what is the nature of that and what does it feel like? What is the nature of it and what does it look like? Tapping into the imagination. So we're tapping into the solar plexus. What does it feel like? What does it look like? We're tapping into the third eye with intuition, seeing what it looks like. What does it sound like? We're tapping into throat chakra, right? And Reverend Michael calls this first eye. Third question normally is, what does it sound like? And then sometimes I will ask the question, what are my thoughts like? And I'm really bringing it up to higher consciousness, right? So we ask these questions and the answers aren't, I've said it before, aren't necessarily given tonight by this time. But in time, you get to experience it. We're asking these questions so that we can experience the question itself. So we can experience the question itself. This is why we ask these questions. And again, for those of you who've been with me for 4 or 5 years, you know I've been doing that. We always ask the questions, okay? So let's see. Anyone else? All right, let's go into, we're doing good, y'all. Let's go into another, I have 2 more quotes. And I just thought this was so beautiful. The beauty of a woman is not in a facial mode, but the true beauty in a woman is reflected in her soul. It is the caring that she lovingly gives, the passion that she shows. And it says it's an Audrey Hepburn quote, and I just thought it was so beautiful. And I think of Audrey Hepburn, and although she was a beautiful woman, physically beautiful, she also was beautiful in her service to humanity. So I just wanted to bring that along for us. And then one more quote that I pulled is Simone Weil. To be rooted is perhaps the most important and least recognized need of the human soul. To be rooted. So when he said that, she said that, I thought of the root chakra, that it is important that we are rooted as we expand spiritually, because you don't want to be so etheric that you're of no earthly use. So I thought it was really powerful when it says to be rooted is perhaps the most important and least recognized need of the human soul. And what's interesting about that is recently, I have a story for you. One of my good friends was in town and she came in to visit, and she has a friend who has essential oils that are aligned with the chakra. And then with the chakras, she has a machine, and you put your hand in the machine and it kind of tells you where you are in your chakra, where you need to do more work in your chakra. And I needed to do more work in my root chakra. It said that my root chakra, which is where you have safety and protection, where you feel grounded, it stated that I needed more work there. But it was interesting because it also stated that my heart chakra was at its highest point. So I was in the love of life, or the love that I'm in, but my root chakra, security, protection, safety, I was not grounded in that. And it's very important. So I have really been focusing on reminding myself to ground myself, to remember my root chakra. So I just wanted to share that with you, because we can be very spiritual. We can have a way of living that's beautiful, yet sometimes we can be off center. And our work is to align ourselves, to have our chakras aligned. So that was something that happened. And I was actually shocked. I was like, you know me, I'm like, oh, I'm thinking I'm all that in a bag of chips. And she's like, you need some root chakra. And I reflected on that, and I had the realization that in August, my treatment center closed. I did not feel grounded. I did not feel rooted. I did not feel safe. There were certain things that I didn't have anymore, and there's certain things that I did not get. And so I didn't feel rooted. I wasn't grounded, and it showed. So I just want to show you, we do a lot of work, heart, right? We do a lot of work. upward, but we also have to make sure we are rooted as well. So let's go into our reading because, I'm running a little different time tonight. So let's go into this is Christian D. Larson. And there's no page number for this because some of the pages are just written word. There is no specific page number, but I want to read this to you. And I just thought it was beautiful. Ready? And the reading reads. Here we go. One moment. Come on, phone. Okay, here we go. I want you to really hear this. Hear this. The soul never acts alone. Whenever the soul acts, God acts also in the same place. That's acts. ACTS, the act of. So whenever the soul acts, God acts also in the same place, at the same time, and for the same purpose. Whenever the soul undertakes anything, there is immediate and direct assistance from the Supreme. Therefore, the soul can never fail, nor can any personal undertaking fail that is prompted, I love this, that is prompted, directed, and inspired by the soul. And so here's a quote, my Father or the Father or Holy Spirit or God worketh and I work, and I am the soul. It even said, I am the soul. So long as I know and feel that I am the soul will act in all my work. And where the soul acts, there God will act also, because the two are one. This is a capital O, because the two are one. What the soul begins, God will finish. What the soul aspires to be, God will cause it to be. I just want you to sit in that for one moment and just hear what I just read to you. This reading is completely separate from the studies I was doing today. I was just looking through Christian D. Larson's book, and bam, Christian D. Larson was speaking about this years ago. So we are the soul. I am the soul is real. We are soul beings. And I also want to share that when I was a young girl, I remember, I must have been in my early teens when people will say, we're only human. And I never liked that saying. It bothered me as a little girl. And I remember people would say, well, you're only human. And in my mind, I would go, no, I'm not. Right? Somewhere within ourselves, we know who we are. And it's moments like this that we get to tap in to the truth of our own being. I am the soul. And so we are going to go into our process tonight. I think a few more people. Christian, you know the book, Susan. I will let you know in a minute what it's Christian D. Larson, Pathway of Roses. That's the name of the book. Pathway of Roses, Christian D. Larson. Yes, you know the oldies but the goodies. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so let's go in. Let's take a moment to relax. Take an inhale through the nose, hold it, and then slow exhale through the mouth. Let's rest in the knowing of who we are. I am the soul. As we inhale and exhale naturally, just imagine you are fully supported by the fully supported by the fullness and the presence of the Most High. Just relax as we ask ourselves these questions. We begin with the first question, what is the nature of? And so I begin with, what is the nature of the soul? What is the nature of a whole soul being? What does it feel like? What is the nature of a whole, WHOLE, soul being? What does it feel like? What is the nature of a whole soul being? What does it feel like? What does it feel like to be the soul, a whole soul? Imagine what it would feel like to fully feel into that. Smile on your face. You are a whole soul. You are the soul. Imagine what it would feel like to walk in that and to talk in that, to live from that knowing. How would your life be? What would your life feel like? What would you feel like living from that knowing, I am the soul? Let's breathe into that. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, fill that belly. And now exhale. Almost as if the navel is touching your spine. And now relax. We're imagining what it feels like. What it feels like. Knowing that you are the soul. What does it feel like to know it? Next question. What is the nature of the soul? What is the nature of the whole soul? What does it look like? We're looking with the inner eye. What does it look like? What is the nature of a whole soul? What does it look like as my life? What is the nature of a whole soul? What does it look like as my life? What is the nature of a whole, WHOLE, soul? What does it look like as my life? Tap in, third eye. If you have to tap on that third eye, feel free to do so. Yes, yes, yes. Imagine what your life would look like as you live from the knowing that you are a soul, a full soul, that you are a whole, WHOLE, soul. Imagine what your life would look like knowing that, knowing that. See with the inner eye. Imagine, use your imagination, use your intuition to imagine what it would look like. Oh, wow, what a magnificent life. What a magnificent life. What a magnificent life. Inhale and exhale. Feel that living breath. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Fill that belly. Yes, smile on your face. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Smile on your face. Oh, yes, seeing, living a whole soul life. Whole soul living. Yes, seeing that. Yes, yes, yes. Next question. What is the nature of a whole soul? What is the nature of a whole soul? What does it sound like as my voice? What is the nature of a whole soul? What is the nature of a whole soul? What does it sound like as my voice? What is the nature of a whole soul? What does it sound like as my voice? What kind of words are you speaking from this soul experience, this soul adventure called your life? You are the soul itself. What kind of words would you speak? How would you speak about yourself? How would you speak about others? How would you speak about the world? How would you speak about the United States of America from the consciousness of a full, whole soul? Ask yourself that question. Let's breathe into the question. Inhale and exhale. Fill that belly. Again. Oh, yes, when two or more come together, there is power. We're all in the consciousness as the consciousness of I am the soul. Feel into that, see it, speak it, feel it, see it, speak it, feel it, see it, speak it. Yes, yes, yes. I am the soul. I am the soul. I am the soul. Let's go to our natural breath. We stand in gratitude for this realization that you are the soul. You are sacred. You are divine. Imagine that the oversoul speaks to you and says, in you I am well pleased. You are the soul that you were created to be. You are the soul that is expressing the divine. You are the soul that is here to reveal the gifts and the talents that you were given so that you may, support and heal humanity. You are a full, whole soul being, and you are needed in this thing called life. You are worthy of a life fulfilled. You are enough, for you are a whole soul. Breathe into that. Feel it, see it, speak it. Feel it, see it, speak it. Feel it, see it, speak it. You are the soul. And so, how grateful we are for this soul fulfilling moment. Grateful for this opportunity to recognize the oversoul, God, higher power, ultimate intelligence, divine wisdom, creator, the most high, representing itself as each and every one of us. And we say, yes, yes, yes. Anything that has blocked us from revealing our whole soul, let it be dissolved into its nothingness so we may stand in spiritual integrity with our soul. Let us be of integrity with our own soul beingness. And so we let go. We let go and we trust. We let go and we know. We let go and we acknowledge the goodness of the Creator. Grateful for this moment to pause and call ourselves what we really are. Not the world's names for us, but the true name for us. I am the soul. In this, I am grateful, and I release this word onto law, knowing that each and every one of us is here in the most beautiful and magnificent and bountiful way, that we glorify the very presence of God in how we live our life. I release this word and I let it be. It is done, it is done, it is done. And so it is, and so it shall be. Ashe. Let's Om. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Again. Again. And as you return to the space you're in, bring in with you the knowing, I am the soul. All right, let's see what comes forth. Yes, yes, yes. You're welcome, Tanya. Thank you for being with us tonight. Yes, yes, yes. All right. So, let's see, how are you feeling? Any thoughts, any insights that came through tonight? Any insights? I'm going to wait a moment. Again, it takes about 9 seconds. And then, just so you know, some of you who I don't get to see what you have sent me until later. So, I just want you to know that. I don't always see it right away. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. But how do you feel? Any insights? Any insights? Yes, yes, yes. We completed all our quotes. Yes, alignment. Yes. And that's what we're here to do, right? To align ourselves, to be in right alignment with the presence, alignment, our chakras being aligned deep within our center, alignment, being aligned with the truth of our being. Beautiful. Thank you. Let's see, Scott. Well, I can quit trying to add something to an incomplete, false sense of self, and that my spirit can somehow be injured. What I am going to do now. Well, I can quit trying to add something, right? You are whole, WHOLE. You don't have to add anything to a whole being. Yes, so thank you. And thank you again, Scott, for that gift. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Let's see. You're welcome, Lenoris. You are welcome. Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to wait another moment. Anyone else have anything to share? How are you feeling? How are you feeling? Mm-mm-mm. I see a lot of you. I want you to take this with you throughout the week. I am the soul. Let's see how that carries you. Begin your meditations with that. And also next week, I didn't remember today. I want to start with 3 ohms now, and I'll explain more of that. But to start with 3 ohms before we get started, let's see. I am the soul, the whole soul. Yes, it's like I'm meeting myself for the first time. Just breathe into that. Beautiful. Thank you. You're welcome, Dorcas. Sandra, I feel guided, but I think you're saying I feel guided by my soul. Yes, because we are. And when we have blocked ourselves, when we have blocked our soul from fully expressing, we don't get to fully develop into who we really are in this domain called earth, called uh, the human body. Those are experiences, but they're not our totality. And it's a good God night. Thank you, Naiki. I always pronounce your names 3 different ways. Thank you. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being with me tonight. It is July. My prayer is that you got an extra day off for those who are working and you got to enjoy the weekend, because the truth is our souls are free. Yes. That really resonates with me, that I am the soul, and how would I sound like as my higher soul? Girl, snaps. This is what we do in the teen room. We snap. We do it with the young adults. We do it at the treatment center. I acknowledge you. Thank you for sharing, Dorcas. And Sandra, peace and love. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. Hey, everyone, invite a friend. And many of you are on YouTube. Those of you who aren't, I'm asking you to subscribe. And look at tonight. There's 20 of you here and there's 19 acknowledgments. So thank you all for taking the time to give some thumbs up and some hugs and some hearts. The teens are doing this a different way. I have to learn, though. It's kind of interesting. Miss Shura, dissolved and ignited at the same time. Yes. Speak that word. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. Peace and love. When the people and the establishment come together in love, life is good. Come get your hugs. Come on. Here's your hug. Squeezing you tight. And I'll see you soon. Have a wonderful week. Blessings.